Let's talk about the Eternals. And apparently the Eternals might be the lowest rated MCU movie of all time so far. And somehow that includes Captain Marvel. That movie was garbage. But I guess Shane actually had a good point about this. About Marvel, he said, Captain Marvel on its own is fine. But they tried to shoehorn it into the universe. And, you know, it was clear, you know, they had this like cash grab thing where it was like between the two big movies, and they tried to shoehorn this character into the universe right at the end. And that put a really bitter taste in a lot of people's mouth.
Yeah.
If they had released that movie a long time ago, or standalone, it probably would not have been as poorly received by a lot of his fans as it is.
They probably should have put her somewhere in the middle of phase 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and the other problem with her was that Brie Larson just completely screwed up the marketing of that movie because she doesn't know how to control her mouth. I kind of like me. I have the same problem she does. You know, I have
but she's a millionaire. So.
Yeah. So
and the rest of
I'm always getting in trouble by things I say, and she had the same problem. Just, you know, we just have different points of view.
She did say some stupid stuff, but we're not talking about Captain Marvel. We are talking about the Eternals. And why are we talking about the Eternals? Because apparently it is not getting very good reviews. And even its coveted Rotten Tomatoes score, which Disney, Marvel usually just owns, right?
Yeah.
It's getting wrecked. So let's go over this article and we'll see the Rotten Tomatoes score. This is what it says. Eternals bypasses Thor the Dark World as the lowest rated MC movie on Rotten Tomatoes. By the way, Thor the Dark World was not a good movie. Jesus.
I liked it, man. How dare you?
No. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. What did you like about Thor the Dark World?
I don't know. I just like the Thor movies. Okay. I really do. It was just a fun movie. I enjoyed it.
I like the character Thor, but that movie was like, it was.
I'd have to go watch it again. It's been a long time.
It was very rushed. Let's say that. Yeah. Anyways, audience at large still haven't been able to experience Eternals, the latest Marvel Studios movie coming out next week. But film critics' mixed responses to this release, oh my God, I can't read, have caused it to become the lowest rated title of any MCU movie to date. Eternals is about blah, 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 blah. Who cares? Let's look at Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh, 61%, my dude. What is going on?
Yeah, that's not very good.
That's not great, bro. Like, that's barely fresh, right?
Yes. So here's again the problem with this movie, and this is just from my perspective. And you know, I've read a lot of Marvel comic books growing up and everything, but there's two things that stand out to my head. First off, it's just more of this culture war, forced diversity nonsense with just this crazy cast and everything. And I don't even really care about that stuff right now. But the biggest problem with this movie is that me being an old dude who's read a lot of Marvel comic books, I don't know anything about the Eternals. I never cared about the Eternals, and I never read anything about them growing up. Nobody knows who these characters are.
Right.
So nobody really cares. You know, it's just the what? The Eternals, the who are these people? It's like the Inhumans.
Oh, dude. Oh my God, the Inhumans.
Nobody knew who they were either.
Yeah, and well, it doesn't help that you made the worst possible TV show ever using those characters. Right. Yeah. I told Shane this one, like, look, I want to see the Eternals because, you know, as far as I know, it's going to push the Marvel story forward, and that's what I want to see. I want to see the Marvel story, you know, be pushed forward. However, on that same note, is it pushing it forward like artificially? Because I'm not seeing, like, they're going to have to explain a lot, like, where were they, you know, during the whole Thanos thing? And, like, I don't really fully understand how they could just show up now and they're part of the next phase. And it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me.
The whole Marvel world is getting very small.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff going on. It's like, I remember when I was a comic book reader, I always thought to myself, I go, man, whatever this earth is that they're living on, I would not want to be just a normal human being on it, because you got mutants everywhere. You got these weirdos now.
Villains and aliens and Galactus.
Super villains. Oh, it's crazy. It's like you wouldn't stand a chance.
Oh my God. Did you ever see that? There was a show. Oh God, dude, it was so good. And it was canceled. There was a show about an organization, like a business, where they're like their job was like supporting superheroes, and I think it was called Super Incorporated,
something like that.
Oh man, Vanessa Hudgens, that's right. Anyways, but they're all regular humans, and they're in this like superhero world, and it's called Powerless. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, this is the show is called Powerless. It only got one season, and it deserved more. I mean, dude, look at the cast real quick, okay?
Powerless.
It's called Powerless. It had Alan Tudyk, the guy from Community. I always forget his name. And Vanessa Hudgens. Like, look at this cast. Killer cast. All great TV, hilarious comedy.
Danny Pudi. Wow.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
it's great.
Really good cast. Really good show. It was hilarious. Really, really funny. It was set in the DC universe. And basically, these are regular people that are hired to basically like clean up after superheroes and supervillains. Yeah. And they're constantly being attacked or frozen, or like they're living in a world where like when they get a hot dog, they run the risk of just dying. Like getting lunch. And it's great. It's a great TV show about the powerless in this universe.
And in the Marvel, the MCU, we don't even have X-Men yet.
Right.
And that just opens up a whole other can of worms. And the Fantastic Four and their cadre of villains, it's just like, how are we going to fit all these people into one universe of superheroes? It's insane.
Yeah, because they still have to do, they're still going to do Fantastic Four and X-Men. And now, wait a minute, Spider-Man Far From Home is introducing, rumor that they're introducing the other Spider-Verse characters.
Yeah.
So the other Spider-Man and the other villains, so now not only is this universe tiny and they have 40 characters that are still introduced, but they're now introducing the other universe version of these characters. I don't know how I don't know how this works.
I'm sure the universe of madness stuff will try to sort it all out, but who knows?
Yeah, the Doctor Strange thing.
Yeah, the Doctor Strange and Loki stuff. And...
You know what I said? I said that, dude. When I walked out of Endgame, Matt, I literally said to my brother, I'm like, listen, that is the last great comic book movie we'll ever see.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah, right.
We'll never see a better completion to a series. There'll never be a better comic movie than that.
No, I agree. I mean, if you think about what they did with the first, how many phases were there? 4? How many phases have there been?
Oh, there's not. It wasn't
3.
4. I think there's 2.
3. They took how many movies? 20 some movies.
20 something movies,
and gave us a 20 episode basically long cinematic story arc from beginning to end, with a couple hundred probably characters that we all grew to love, and it all made sense mostly by the time it was all finished.
Mostly, yeah.
And it just, I don't see how they can keep that up.
And they slow played the villain. They slowly introduced this powerful villain. They made they made you hate him, admire him, and understand him all in a period of 5 movies. Yeah. He didn't get his own movie. It was almost all through end credit scenes. How incredible is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're after Endgame, they're not going to be able to capture that lightning ever again.
No.
That was the bet. That's the best Marvel has to offer and ever has to offer, in my opinion.
Wrap it up. We're done. We don't.
Wrap it up. Anymore. That's it. That's a wrap, folks. We're good. Now, I get it. They got to keep trying. That's fine. But I am totally, every new Marvel movie comes out, I'm very limited amount of excitement. I just don't care. I already saw the end. I saw the ending. I'm done. Let's read some of these reviews real quick.
Okay.
I'm just going to read the rotten ones. If Eternals stuck to the multi-million-dollar blueprint, it could have been one of the more fascinating MCU movies entries instead of the most disappointing effort to date. Jeez. In many ways, the Eternals is not a Chloe Zhao problem as much as it is an MCU problem. After the lights came back on, my first thought was, this is where comic movies have jumped the shark. Jesus.
I feel like I want to go watch this movie now just to watch the clown show in action. You know, that's kind of where I'm just morbid curiosity. Thank you, Disney.
Here's one, certainly a revamp, even if it doesn't prove to be a particularly refreshing one. Jeez. Oh, this one. It's ugly, charisma-free, dour, overlong, exposition-heavy, patronizing, and worst of all, it has none of the heart even fainted at by the least successful films within the MCU canon.
Wow. Who is that guy? Nick Johnston. Is he on Twitter? I gotta find
wow, this guy. What a boss. Find this dude.
Gotta have him on the show.
What a review. What a review. Jeez.
That's funny. Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
Yeah, that was a straight takedown. That was like an upper hook. I'm gonna find him later on. Sure. What else on here? Here's a list of things not to do if you want to make a Marvel movie that will not be mocked until Tony Stark returns to life. God. God. Yeah.
I'd be more curious of what people are finding that they like about this movie. What are some of the good ones?
Here's one. The most unique of the MCU universe. Eternals adds the largest dimension of new mythology and universe expansion than any other film before it. So I don't know if I like the term like the most unique, right?
Yeah.
Here's one. Eternals offers a totally unique Marvel experience. Saturate. Okay. These are the positive ones. Hold up. Such heady motivations coupled with heroism is a lovely core away from the usual costumes, good versus evil. Oh, are you seeing a trend here in the positive reviews?
For sure.
Unique, different, unique Marvel epic that values. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like they're giving their talking points. It goes, okay, guys, this is what you need to write. So, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting. That is.
It's pretty weird how that works, right?
Right. I've never actually seen that in real time before.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. Another one. Zale's Eternals may just set a precedent that could revitalize the MCU moving forward. Oh, man. Oh, offers a bold, unique, epic vision. Oh, my God.
Unique.
What is happening right now? Is this real life?
Your review is not unique because it's written in the same review is written every time they see a positive one.
It's a different kind of superhero movie.
Fascinating.
Yeah. Wow.
There's your next story.
Wow. No. All the good reviews have that tone where it's like different. It's unique. It's a new direction.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's a talking point they're trying to hit there.
Interesting.
Absolutely.
We got to look up this Nick Johnson dude because
for sure.
He's gangster. Okay. So we're gonna leave this and we're gonna go to the chat real quick.
Okay.
Let me stop this segment real quick. If you're watching after the fact, if you are interested in the Eternals, if you're gonna watch it this week, if you can't wait, if you've already seen it, let us know below what unique means, please. Hit that comment section. Let us know what unique means and how does that apply. Okay.
Thanks for watching. To see the full conversation, become a member of the podcast family. Use the link in the description below or go to our channel and click the join button. Select your tier and we'll see you at the next show.